Actually, I am making this video on Eco360. I never tried before, so there may be some shortcomings, but I'm giving a try to really give a brief what I did on Wiki and Eco360. Just a quick brief, then we will discuss in our meeting in details. So okay, first of all, what we did on Wiki. So let's go, let me show you what we did. So this is our Wiki page, wiki.ecs.eq.ca. So we go to lab, then we go to EE teaching lab. So this is our course and lab. So let's go to the lab. These are the pages I created before using Wiki shortcodes, and here we see that I organized based on the numbers of the rooms. So we see here we have MPT lab version 321, 3C kind of things, and there is a numbers and there is a name of the lab. So if you see how we write this, edit this page, we see that there is only the room numbers. There is no heading here. So how it works is, so when we use this shortcode like star bracket version 321 and close the brackets, then it creates a page. Then we go to the page and the first line of the page becomes the heading here. So let's go to that page. So we see here there is a heading. So if you go there page, if we edit this page, we see the first line of this page go to the title of that room. Okay, now let me explain what we did in this page. So we have some couple of sections here. We see that the overview, like MDC lab plan. If you click here, it will show me the file. Actually, it will ask you ECS user ID and password. If you put user ID and password, then you will see this file. So this is our actually outlay of the version 320 room, how we organized our workbench and stations, and so on and so forth. So I put some equipment list. I will come this section later. Then I also have some workstations and equipments, like I have so for 10 workstations, I have listed all the equipments that the workstation has. So people come to this page, see which workstation they need, and they send me a request that I want to work on this station. Then I give him the training on the workstations, and he or she can start working. I also have some sections like manuals and other documents, and this training videos. This most important part, like we have the wire bonder, workstation, reworkstation, probe station, parameter analyzer, and PNX network analyzer. So we have a lot of training videos, right? So I uploaded here most of the videos. Some videos are on MP4 format, which I took my cell phone. So if I click here, it automatically actually shows you. On video player. But some videos which were taken later with the camera, it will ask you to download. So I did edit on Eco360. Okay, so let's quickly show you how do I edit this page. So edit this page, and before you do that, you have to log into this page. Let me show you how I log in here. So under this page, there is a information. It will ask you login. So you give your ECS user ID and password, then you can log in. Then you edit this page. So these are common syntax, like this is the title page, right? Then whenever I want to make any title, then just put this syntax like overview, so it will make a heading. Then let me just have the both. Okay. So this is MDC lab plan. So there's a text MDC lab plan star, and on the second line, and then on the tab, this is the link. It will access from our engineering folder. Now let me quickly explain how this link accessing our engineering folder. We have an email from Sila saying that before this ECS Europe.ca, this sim link was accessing files from the old engineering folder. Then I request her to change the link from this folder to our new research tech engineering folder. Then they change this link location from this folder to that folder. So that in that case, I do not need to change all the link every time. Sila did it once, so I do not need to change anything here, because now this link was accessing before the old engineering folder, but now Sila just changed the location. So now this link, the same link, will access the new engineering folder. Then when I go to new engineering folder, so this goes to new engineering folder, right? Then I log in which page I want to access. For example, say MDC lab plan. So I have to make sure, for example, let me just show you where I keep this. So this engineering folder, so this is the new research tech engineering folder. Here we have Bergeron lab, then Bergeron 321, then we have MDC lab plan, design, then this outlay. So this location I am accessing through this wiki page. If you go to here, if you see the location, ECS lab Bergeron 321, MDC lab plan, design. In design, outlay, this is the outlay JPG that I want to show here, that we seen before, right? Okay, so this is a folder. That's how it's accessing this location, and it's showing me, sorry, this showing me from here. If you click here, you see that file. Okay, so now I use the same syntax. I equal 360 testing, workstations, blah blah blah. Then the video. So whenever I put the video, so this is a title, then every time I put star or something lines, it will create a bullet here, right? So part 1, part 2, and let me just quickly show you for 4200 parameter analyzer that I did. Kitly 4200 parameter analyzer, because I did a little bit editing here. This folder. So there are 2 part 6 and new part 6. So the way of writing is, so this is similarly, this location is the same for always. It's going to engineering folder. Then on engineering folder, we go to training. Okay, so this is the engineering folder. We go to training, ECS training, then 4200 parameter analyzer. Okay, these are the location. So I put this location and say, for example, this is part 6. So I have to write down here which file I am giving location here. So part6.move, and after that slash. So I write part 6, so it will show here exactly this part 6 here. That's how I edit it, and I can check and recheck every time. So I added here a new section, which is part 6 and part 6 edited. I want to just quickly describe what I did here. So this is the part 6, that's the old part 6 I have here, and if I click part 6, these are the recorded video. It will allow me, because these are movie file .move. Here you see .move. So I did edit it on Echo 360 software. I will show quickly how I did it. So this Echo 360 created MP4 file. If we see that, if you compare, so this is a 14-minute video of 500 megabyte, and after edited, it's kind of 8-minute video. It makes only 17 megabytes, so a very small video, and quality is almost close. It's not bad. So this edited version I both here, and when it is, because it created MP4 file, so if I click here, it directly, oh, okay, so this is a problem. So actually I edited the video and I put in this location, but I see that wiki page cannot access. It doesn't show. It says that forbidden. That means when you get this file, this notification, then you have to think that you have to give access, because when you put some file in this page, you have to also allow access, like read, write, or execute access, and you have to do this from terminal. So let's go the terminal, how I can change the access. So this is the mobile term. Okay, so where I am here, PWT. Okay, actually I already entered in the file in the main location that if I see, I went to ECS, I am in Indigo, then I go to ECS Research Tech Engineering folder, then I went to ECS Training, Kitly, that folder. I mean, this folder I already entered through the terminal, so you have to do something. Then I have to check which file has what types of access. Let's see, we can do it by ls -l. It will show you all this access. So there was another email from Sila, probably, I don't know if you guys have, I can forward. which will explain how to change the access using chmod, right? So chmod 755 7 there's 3 field. So the first field is always some dash or D, but then there is another, the first 3 field is write, read, write, execute. That's for me, that's the user. Then the second 3 field is this 3 field is for the tech group, so I can also give all types of access like 7.7 or 7.5 is fine. And this last 3 field is for the user, like the external people. So at least I have to give them read option. So if it's kind of binary, right? This 1 1 1. So it's, if this 1, that is 1. If I have to make it 1, that means it's 1, and 2, it's 2, right? And if I want to make is okay, so if I want to make this one as a 1, that means right, so that is 2, and that is 4. That's what I explain here. 1 2 4. That means if I want to make all of them RWX, that means 4 2 6 7. This position is 7, this position is 2, and this position 1. So we usually use 755 or 775 so that the people can read here. So I did the same thing here. So let's go to the terminal, and I see that this is the edited video that I put here. This is the edited, sorry. So this is the edited video. I want to change the access. So let's do chmod, then 755, then the file name, bird6 edited. Okay, then put enter. So it changed the mode. Now I see how it goes. Now if you compare here, there was only execute, there was no reading option. Now if you come here, you see there is the reading R-X. That means now they can read. Now let's go to Wiki page. Let's do a refresh. I'm not sure if I need to always refresh or not. Now if you want to click here, before it was forbidden. Now if I want to click here, now you see, so it will now show, play the video, because now I gave him the access. That's how we can edit this page and populate. So now I think you guys can, like Giancarlo Maruf, you guys can now work on these pages to populate your page. Let's see, lab. Okay, so we have similar medical device lab, Maruf's labs, power system lab. Now we can edit on this. So that's part 1. Now part 2 is the training videos, right? The training videos. For example, these are very, very large video, and they give option to download, but I don't want to download them, rather I want to play them. And as we discussed, that it's a very big video, some parts are unnecessary, some parts are boring, so we should edit this video for the viewer. So let's go to Eco 360, and I will quickly show how I edit here in Eco 360. So there was a like I uploaded a test video, and do a little bit edit to show, like this is a 14-minute video. I cut and paste here, or make it 8-minute video. There's a lot of tutorial on YouTube. So like you go to the edit media, this is okay. There are multiple sections. You see, I cut it actually in 3 parts. Let's restore it so that I can quickly show you. Okay, so what I can do, what I did, I cut first 1 minute. So I click, and it says 119. So I make it 00. Press enter. So it comes to 1 minute. Then I put the starting cutting. Then I also cut it in 13 minutes. It's 13:20. So let's make it exactly 13. Put enter, and we finish. So now I cut between 1 and 30 minutes. And I also deleted some part, like from 3 minutes to 5 minutes I deleted. So from 3 and cut it, and 3 to 5. So 5 and cut it. So I select this section, then I want to delete it. So one part is gone. I also cut between 9 to 11. So 9 11. Let's make it 11. Enter. Cut. Right. And so it's not exactly. This 11. Cut. Now let's delete this part. So that's how we delete. And if I save as, you can save as, and it will take some time. And then if you go to your home page, you will get an email from Eco360 that your video is online. When you get the email, then you get this video. And if you go to check the video, that it is this edited video. Then I put this edited video on this Kitly, right? That's how I did it. So that's the another thing. What else? Let me quickly check my list. We discussed the access, allow access. We discussed wiki page. We discussed this Eco360. Okay, finally, when we have the MPT lab, because previously I was working on wiki page, and later on, with suggestion of Professor Hossein Kasiri, I started designing MPT lab on WordPress. It was actually a good learning point for me. It was very, I did a lot of research on WordPress and Avada theme, and now I have become kind of expert how I can create pages on WordPress. So I make these tabs. So I can quickly give a quick brief how we have. So home, we're still waiting to have some more section from Hossein. Once he's free, he will give us these sections. So then the next tab is facilities and bookings. If we go to the facilities and bookings, we will see that there is two labs. One is version 321 MDC lab, another is rapid prototype lab, which is 310C and D. So let's go to version 321. Okay, so this is the outlays. If we click here, we'll see these pages things. Then I have the same things. Whatever I have on Wiki, I shifted everything here. So we have the workstations, then the lab equipments. So these are the, some new sections here. So I created this section based on each equipment we have, like each big or expensive equipment we have. For example, this we have the probe stations. If we click the probe stations, then we have some multiple sections that the gallery. I put some pictures of that, documentation like fact sheet, data sheet, user manuals, everything. Then I have the training videos. Now the good thing is that I do not need to edit anything on Eco360. I directly published this video on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel which is MPTL UQ. Then from that link I embed here, so we can directly play this video, training video here, and or we can just copy the link, copy the URL, and go to the YouTube channel of our page, right? So this is our MPT Lab channel. So I have all this video here on this channel. Probably you guys can also check out quickly. All the tutorial videos are here, MPTL UQ. So I just copy this link and embed here in the page. So now everything is on WordPress. After that, I start working on actually wiki pages, but it's interesting to work because it's also very straightforward. So if you guys have any questions, probably we can discuss in our meeting. That's what quick summary what I did last couple of days so far, and there are some other points we can discuss in our meeting. So that's it for today. Let's stop here. Thank you so much for watching.